Double tap. All right, so we just got out of Zombieland double tap. Just gotta get the cast list. All right.
Jesse Eisenberg, right?
Jesse Eisenberg, yeah. Woody Harrelson.
The girl Eisenberg.
Basically
Abigail
same-
Breslin, yeah.
Same exact cast
Emma Stone.
plus
some new faces.
Plus Rosario Dawson and Luke Evans.
Luke Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah. Iva Judy.
And
The Jesse Eisenberg look-alike.
The AT&T guy.
But nah, the best. Zoe Douche,
Yeah,
I
she has
think.
a weird last name.
All right,
Yeah.
as
I don't
Madison.
know
She
what
fucking
else
stole
she's
the
in.
show, man.
Yo. The best. So,
Spoiler, I'm glad they brought her back.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, no.
I thought they were gonna bring her back as like one of the super smart zombies. Honestly.
Look, I'll just say it
I
hands
like
down.
what they did. They brought her back like regularly.
I was going to say, if zombie apocalypse, she's the only one left, that's a good zombie apocalypse. That's all I'm going to say. I was like, yo.
Zombie a guy like me will get laid.
But yeah, this is the follow-up to, well, you got, what's up?
I'm just laughing at him.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh.
Science.
Oh, Angel.
This guy here needs a social networking from dating and he's asking us.
You got to go to, we're about to create rules.
Rules.
For before you, whatchamacallit, social media dating? I don't know. We're going on a tangent.
Whatever. All right.
This is the sequel to Zombieland, which it's 8 years now? Has it been 8 years?
It's been a while, right?
Or no, it's been 10 years.
10 years.
It's been a full
exactly.
10 years.
Holy
Yeah,
damn.
2009 was the first one.
That is super delayed for a fucking sequel.
Yeah, I love the
I
first
hope they do
Zombieland.
a third one 10 years from now.
I'm going to say this to all of you guys. This year, we've seen more sequels than we've seen original movies.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's kind of the stigma though. That's like Hollywood now. Like they actually make fun of it in the Jay and Silent Bob reboot, but they say that like there's no fresh ideas anymore. It's all
Yeah.
You know what? They even
reboots,
make
remakes and stuff like that.
They even make fun of it in this because there's moments where like Jesse Eisenberg is like talking about like, oh, unless you're in a 4K or 4D theater, you're not going to smell the scented candles or whatever. Like they know their audience. They're like, oh, you guys are back again. Like
Or
the first line,
the Emma Stone says that was so 2009.
2009.
So they're like self-aware, and I think it's really cool that they brought back the original four, because if you think about it, Emma Stone's been some pretty award-nominated movies. Woody Harrelson's a living legend. Like Jesse Eisenberg's a great actor.
Minus
it's
Batman
cool to
v
get
Superman.
Yeah, it's cool to get them all back. The Little Rock, I feel like, was the
Abigail
least
Breslin.
interesting character, I thought, in my opinion.
Well, the craziest thing is even in the teaser that came out, which caught everybody by surprise, is that they make fun of the fact Academy Award winner, Academy Award nominee, like, so they knew.
Yeah.
But I feel like, what was the one joke that the lady at the bottom of our theater, like, she was just having a fucking
Something
blast.
with
I think it was the Uber.
Madison. Oh, no. Oh, no, it was the bags. Okay, so Madison stole the show. There was this. All right, so Woody Harrelson is like, one of the rules in there is travel light. Yeah. So she's like, yo,
Got like
can you
10-piece luggage set.
for real? Can you grab my bags? He's like, oh, yeah, just go to the car. Just hands down the best. Just drops it there, drives
It comes
off.
back around too, because like when he blows up the fucking minivan,
Yo,
she's like, my bags are in there, and he's like,
no, they're not.
weren't."
No, they weren't.
I remember like seeing the trailer for the first time when you see Madison. I could tell that she was gonna be like the funniest
Yeah, the
character.
comic
Really?
relief.
I could just tell, like, because she's like that. She's playing like a ditzy Valley
Yeah.
girl or something, like because of her outfit and everything. And
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like when I saw the trailer for this, and even the commercials and everything, I was like, "Damn, she's going to be annoying." But I could literally just go 20 minutes talking about how great this character is.
I don't know. I felt with 10 years going by, it would be kind of hard getting the original cast back. But I was surprised. It was actually pretty funny in this one.
They look like they enjoyed it too. Like,
yeah,
it still has the
Good
same
chemistry.
feel.
I feel that's what makes this movie just as good. Because that was the thing with the last one too. Like they were an odd group. Like each character type is odd. Like combination was to be all together, but like they pulled it off well because like you could probably like if you ever watch like behind the scenes, you could probably have no trouble seeing them like hanging out, having dinner, or something like that because they all just have good chemistry with each other.
See,
I think back, 2009. Eisenberg wasn't nominated for an Oscar until after.
no, nothing. They were all Well, Woody Harrelson was.
He did Social Network.
That was 2010 for
So,
Social Network.
I mean, like, you got to think about it. I don't think anybody was expecting, this group of characters, like, Emma Stone would be nominated for an Oscar. Eisenberg nominated for an Oscar.
She's moved on, Newman.
And, I think even, wasn't Woody Harrelson nominated at one
Jesse
time?
Eisenberg?
probably.
This
He's
was
been around for a
It was when he
while.
did his comeback, like where he was in that movie with Justin Timberlake. He was in a couple other movies
the one with
besides
Justin
this.
Timberlake?
It was like one of those stupid like no strings attached or some shit like that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
It was
Okay.
Justin Timberlake, the chick from That 70s Show,
Oh, Mila
Oh,
Kunis.
Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Friends with Benefits.
Friends with
Yeah.
Benefits. Yeah.
Oh,
It
and
was
that's another. Oh, go ahead.
He was also in
Forgot
something
he was
else. I
in
forget what it was, but that was like 2009 was when he had like his big like resurgence.
That was another thing too. Like, I love the first Zombieland because like it kind of hinted at the fact that Emma Stone and Jesse Eisenberg, like maybe they could be a thing. He obviously that's the first time him seeing a girl in the longest time. So, but it kind of ended on a note that where they didn't get together, but you saw the potential.
Right.
I really love their chemistry in this. Like, I love because again, Madison again. When she's there and they're just like there's sarcasm, but she doesn't pick up on it, and she's like Emma Stone's just playing it along like oh yeah, like what was the one scene where they're
She
like
claps back and she's like sarcasm, and
Sarcasm?
she goes no, and then she goes was it?
or the binoculars, and she's like she seems so smart, or Woody Harrelson, zombies can't won't eat her because she doesn't have a brain. It's
She
just like
doesn't have one.
I was like she stole it. I'm
She
sorry.
stole the movie, yeah, 100%.
What else? I think the story's pretty solid, and it makes sense.
Well, it's
Abigail
kind of like
Brenson's
similar to the first one. Didn't they run away in the first one?
That's the thing. they
Kinda.
did, Yeah, that's how they met. They
Like
stole
this
the car
one was
from
more
him.
like Little Rock just
Yeah.
running away and like
But,
Emma
like,
coming back.
They
But it
stuck
makes
with what
sense.
worked, which is surprising that it did so well. Because normally for me, I thought it would be like dry, like we'd get the same old stuff, and then it would just be kind of like rehash. It was boring, but they did real good. They kept it upbeat. It was interesting. I thought
I mean, we went from nut up to shut up to what's it called?
kick some
Let's
dicks.
Kick some
dicks.
balls.
I
Take some dicks.
thought it was gonna get super cheesy when they introduced the like super zombies,
Oh yeah, I love that.
but they did it like in a way that didn't make it seem like okay, it's not like Resident Evil where they're fucking like
Well, you know what? Have you guys ever played Left 4 Dead or?
yeah.
Okay, it was similar to that because I'm not gonna. There's like
Different
zombies in
class,
there,
yeah.
where like there's a boomer where if you hit them, you get the
Yeah.
acid on them or whatever. But I love the homers were hilarious.
Yeah.
Like an inside joke to that.
You don't have to worry about the man.
Yeah, one jumps off the cliff. It's just that's cool, and then.
I was just gonna say like they're kind of making fun of like zombies in a way too. Like when he's
Yeah.
reading the Walking Dead
Yeah.
comic, he's like, oh, like I forget what he said.
He said it's so fake.
Yeah.
It's just like
Unrealistic.
So they're definitely like aware like that they're making fun of sequels, they're making fun of zombies, but you
Yeah.
can tell that they're all having a blast doing it.
yeah, I loved it. Like it, and I feel like also like cinematography wise too. Like I don't know, I'm just a fan of the
way-
whole stop. Like they do something real
I love all
graphic
the
and then it just
cool-
pauses.
the Cool text.
I love
Yeah.
that when the
that's up
text
there.
pops up. I feel like, and I
Yeah.
love how each text is like
That probably would have looked cool in 3D. too.
unique to
Yeah.
the actual.
Is this playing in 3D?
Because you
Yeah.
ever know when the Limber
It
Up
is.
one, when the Limber Up rule came up, it was the words were actually stretching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Or appreciate the little things where the
Yeah.
eyes like.
Oh, the
wiggling.
little eye.
I
It's
was
just like,
whoa,
that was
good.
hilarious
Like,
too.
they
'Cause
do a good job with like making it because essentially we know these rules from the last one, but they
Yeah.
did a good job bringing them back up. And
well,
rehashing them.
they know their
The
audience.
commandments had actual like Roman.
Yeah,
numerals.
that's.
I was gonna say, when-
with the doppelganger,
Yeah.
like, that
knock.
was so fun.
I was gonna say knock off Jesse Eisenberg going back and forth the commandments.
He
Oh,
was
there's
the
this.
guy from the fucking
AT&T
AT&T
Yeah,
commercial.
he was in
Really?
Godzilla. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yo, and they sucked. Like, first attack bitten. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, okay. Then that was because I honestly was really happy that like they didn't stick on with those characters because when I saw like knock off Jesse Eisenberg and knock off Woody Harrelson, I was like, oh damn,
Yeah.
we're gonna really go the whole
I
movie
thought it
with
was
these
gonna be
guys.
like a cheesy rap,
Died
but they
right
did a good
away. I was
job.
like,
Yeah,
yes.
it was-
Rosario Dawson was like a badass character. Too.
She was solid too.
I like for some reason at the end when she came in with the monster truck, I thought it was gonna be Bill Murray somehow.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how because it's just Bill Murray like saving the day, but like I
He
get why
died,
they
yeah.
picked her.
Well, he had a good cameo. Well, spoiler,
Yeah.
but he had a really good cameo. Like, first off, if you guys didn't know, like, yeah, he did the Garfield movies, and he hated them. And it's like, why drugs
I've
are
seen any
very
of them.
expensive. They're the first one I've seen. The second one, Tale of Two Kitties.
There's 3 of them?
No, there's only
There's
2.
two. So that was the joke.
Third
Yeah,
one,
the third one was the joke, but that whole...
It happened during the zombie apocalypse and no one saw it.
Exactly. Like, I loved it. You brought it back, but I wanted to... All right, so we were looking up the list. Maybe you guys can check it out after listening to this. But apparently, Dan Aykroyd's in there. I didn't see him. I don't know if he played a Homer.
He must have played a Homer or like...
You could probably look that up. I just Googled Dan Aykroyd.
That's so fun. I don't mind seeing this again. I loved it.
Oh yeah, I definitely would buy this.
I
would definitely.
I also like some of the small things you probably would have noticed in there, like the Dragon's Lair T-shirt.
I did see that, yeah.
Mordor T-shirt.
Yeah.
The fact that they were playing Magic.
Yeah.
All the
yeah.
Terminator
That was cool.
references.
Oh, yeah, that was another thing.
Thor reference.
Yeah, that was funny.
He's like,
Calm down,
yes,
Thor, or
Thor.
something. Or
He's
yes,
like, yes,
Thor.
Great.
Because that was the first thought when I saw that. I was like, where the fuck did he get the hammer
Yeah.
from? Like, why is there a hammer in his hand?
Yo, one person I couldn't stand, though, I hated Berkeley.
I was just
man.
going to say,
Oh, yeah,
Berkeley was forgettable.
But you know what? That's what they wanted. They wanted you to hate Berkeley.
But he's just
They made him the most
pacifist in the zombie
they
apocalypse.
made him the
like,
most douchiest person possible.
see, he wasn't a douche. It's just he just lied and just
That's what
he
makes
sucked.
him a douche.
I don't know.
I'm
Like,
glad she didn't end up with him. At
oh
the end.
yeah, and then fucking Madison ends up with him. Like,
That was
damn.
That was funny though, where she's like, just go.
It's just so funny, like how Emma Stone's character was so pissed off that like she dipped on him for a month.
Okay, so
Like,
yeah,
with
we can
no
all agree.
warning.
All right, so the scenario was this. So in the beginning of the movie, whatchamacallit, so Emma Stone's character, like Jesse Eisenberg proposes, and she's like, oh, I'm scared of commitment, everything like that. But it's like, and he's like, oh, you don't have to answer now. He's like, okay, cool. You think everything's all fine and dandy. Wakes up the next morning with his happy robe, just like she's about to say yes today. Leaves. And not even, it's not like days out. It's a whole month.
It's a whole month.
And it's a zombie apocalypse. So realistically, in a month, God knows what can happen. Yeah. So in comes Madison, and then it's like, hey, look, she likes my rules, everything like that. And I mean, he's Jesse Eisenberg, which is kind of sad, is probably the first dude she sees. So I'm Team Jesse Eisenberg on this. I don't think he did anything wrong. I'm sorry.
It all worked out in the end, anyways.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, I don't know. If placed in that situation, for sure, like, I think it's fair to move on, even if it is Emma Stone.
I don't think there's no need for a third one.
Really? You don't want to see it?
I think they should do one in 10 years just to keep the pattern.
Keep it going?
Just
keep-
for the hell of
as
it,
long
why
as
not?
they stick with what they're doing, because obviously the formula works.
Yeah.
Well, the funniest thing is, apparently this was supposed to be a TV show after the first movie.
I
don't know if
remember
you
they
guys heard
said
about
something
that.
about a
it was
TV
supposed to be,
show
but it didn't work out.
Yeah.
on Netflix, right?
Amazon.
Amazon.
With the same people.
No,
Not the same
different.
cast, but it was supposed to be like, all right, this is the Zombieland universe, and then they were gonna have a different group.
But I could see them, like, if they did do a TV show,
Oh, yeah, I'd watch
like,
it.
bringing, like, maybe...
It'd be like the loneliest man on earth type.
Yeah, well, I think if it came out 2010, Jesse Eisenberg, they probably couldn't have brought him back. But I think Abigail Branson and Woody Harrelson definitely would have done it.
Abigail Breslin ain't doing anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I was
she
gonna
could
say,
have done
what
a
is
TV
she
show.
in? What is she? What else does she do?
She was, I know, what did she win or what was she nominated for?
The Sunshine movie.
Oh, Little Miss Sunshine.
Steve Carell and
Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say you knew that they didn't care. She didn't even get top billing before the title came up. It was like Emma Stone, Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Zombieland, Abigail Branson. Like low key.
like, damn.
Well, it's because she's not a big star anymore.
Yeah, she's
so
not top
Yeah.
billing.
That's how it is.
We'll go around favorite scenes. Bucky.
Oh fuck. Go to Angel first.
Oh shit. All right, Angel.
My
favorite
favorite
scene.
scene is the Uber discussion. Where she's like, you pay strangers to pick you up. And they're like, yeah, that just sounds like a quick way to die. And then she's like, no, you can give them like a point system. Like a zero. It's like, yeah, they tried to murder me.
But it's also funny because like they obviously like their
They're
society.
making fun of the fact that.
Yeah, that 2009. It's like you would have described Uber to somebody. It would have
They
been
would've
like,
went, no,
what?
What are you talking about? That's stupid.
It's stupid.
Don't get in the car with strangers.
I don't talk about
But
that
yeah,
movie.
that
I'm
was
trying to
really
think. I don't want to give like a cheat. Like literally every scene that Madison like
Ah, you took
did.
one.
It's like
Yeah.
I can't pick one. Like I love the travel light thing.
Yo.
Just I don't know. Like she just was great. So
The
I'm
ice
gonna
cream
give a
truck.
boring general answer
Yeah.
of her.
Anything with her, basically.
Yeah. The travel light scene,
Still
I'd
thinking?
say.
No, I know what it is.
right.
I'm gonna go with the fight scene in the Elvis Motel.
Okay, all right.
That was
Yeah.
good, yeah.
Do you want to switch?
Wait, no, I think I might have
benefit me.
I think I might have liked the Kill of the Year with the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Oh,
that was
That was
awesome.
phenomenal. Yeah.
All
That was
those scenes were cool. How they like kind of like he was like Jesse was like narrating them
Yeah.
and like so it's like that in Madison, I'd say.
You know, one thing that was really cool too, before I get into favorite scene, is that like I love how when they're talking in the mall about how he's like part Native American, and how like that story about how they lead the buffalo. Like I did not even see that
it would come
metaphoring
back around, yeah.
back to the end of the movie where it's like, wow. So it was really clever for that. But oh man, here's the thing with favorite scenes. I'm taking every single scene with Madison, and I'm just gonna I really.
the mace.
The mace was good. That zombie fight was good. It's like, oh, you saved my life. Dude, don't
I
worry.
love it when
Like,
he's like 12 o'clock. Wait, what did you say? The front or the back of the
Back.
bus was 12?
but damn, I think it is like every scene she's in. I can't narrow down which one.
Yeah.
This is tough.
She stole the show. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, she was the Heath Ledger in this movie.
She really was.
I
Ah,
think
damn.
just the travel light thing, how it kept coming back.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my luggage was in there. No, it wasn't. And like when they left it originally, she had no clue. And
Yeah, for real. I got it. Every single scene where the dynamic between Emma Stone, Jesse Eisenberg, and Zoe, whatever how you pronounce her name, she was in Edge of 17.
She's like,
I don't want to call her douche, but I feel like that's her
I just
name.
watched that the other night with Jess. I knew she looked
was-
familiar.
I was gonna say that's where I first saw her. I was like, I knew she
and
was
Woody
in that.
Harrelson's in that movie too.
Plays the teacher. Yeah, that's where they knew
it's
each
a good
other.
movie.
Oh,
But
wait.
every scene,
Oh, I think I know what
Yeah.
you're talking
Edge of
about.
17 came out a few years
Yeah.
ago.
every
He
with
plays
the
the teacher, right?
yep,
Yeah.
every scene with
Wow,
I
Yeah,
didn't
that's-
see it, but I know what you're talking about.
every
Was it
scene
good?
with those three in it.
It is.
Like when they're walking, when they're in the car and they're just talking back and forth, and I just gasp when it's like, "Oh, found this ring." I'm like, "Damn, Jesse."
Oh, she's in that movie Why Him with
Oh yeah, with James Franco.
and Bryan Cranston. Dirty Grandpa. I don't remember that.
Nah. But yeah, all right. So we'll go around final scores.
It's funny how this director has worked with pretty much
Everybody that's in the
everybody
movie.
in this movie is a different movie.
Yeah.
Well, it's
all
honestly,
connected.
if you think about it,
Did he direct it?
it
Why
feels
him?
like
I
a
really
Seth
hope not.
Rogen movie where like all his friends were
name's
like,
like
yeah,
Ruben
okay, yeah, I'll do a
something
movie with you.
Fleischer. Well, he did Venom.
Did he really?
Yes. I
You know,
like that.
good
I'm
old
sorry.
Woody Harrelson with the
There's gonna be.
I don't know
carnage.
why.
you
Yeah, they
like
really
those
do
shades
all.
I like it.
I don't know, it was so bad.
They all do connect.
See, it's a Zombieland universe. All led to this. Final scores.
I'm giving it a 4 out of 4. It was
Whoa.
good. I'm not gonna lie.
All
Like,
right.
I'm not saying it's a movie that beats any other movie. It's not like an Academy Award, but it was a movie that I enjoyed from like beginning to end. I had no faults with it.
I'll go. I don't know, 3 or 3.5. Go 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 3.5.
I was gonna give it a 3, but then the
2.5.
no, I was gonna give it a 3, but then the moment that Madison pulled up in that ice cream truck, and I was like, "She's back, yo, 3.5." And they got rid, and the moment they got rid of the knockoff Jesse, because I was like, "Man, we don't want to see more care."
Yeah.
They knew, they were like, "Oh fuck, we're about to get that point. We're about to get that 3.
Yeah.
Fix it." 3.5, hands down. Great.
Nice.
I was about to give it a 4 though. I was on the board like.
I had no faults with it. There was no part of the movie for me that was like, oh, this scene is unnecessary, or oh, I'm bored. I literally
Yeah.
was entertained from
It
beginning
was
to
like the
end.
perfect length
Yeah.
for a movie.
And it was a good sequel. Like they did enough callbacks to like I love how like the first when you meet Madison, it's like, oh, like you're just as beautiful as the girl in room 407, and I'm just like, wow, like that ties back to the first
He
one.
doesn't even give her a name. Have you noticed that? He was just like the girl from 407.
Well, that's the point because
Because he didn't know her name.
Yep. So yeah, great, solid. I was gonna say Joker, well, Gemini Man was a bust, but still.
Did you see that? I didn't see Gemini.
We did.
Was it bad?
You have to listen to the podcast to see what we felt about it.
It was very mediocre.
I have like no desire to see it.
What else
I
is
feel
there?
like you're gonna be like, yo, that
I
movie
saw
was
Adam's
hot.
Family.
Oh,
I haven't seen that. Is that any good?
No.
Which
yeah,
movie?
Adams.
Family.
Oh, there we go.
It was rough.
All right.
What do we got coming up though?
What is it?
I know it's coming up. Countdown.
Okay.
I don't even think I've seen
What
a
is it?
trailer.
That's
for
the
that.
horror movie where you download this app and it tells you when you're going to die. Oh, you wussies.
Well, I'll see it. I might see it.
I don't even know when I'm dying. I know when I'm dying. 10
All
years
right.
from now.
You're
Heart
dying
problems.
walking out the damn door.
Damn right.
You're already halfway there.
Rule number 1: live to see Countdown.
Listen, Infinity War, Endgame is done. I got nothing else to live for.
Oh,
I'm good.
Oh,
I-
so Star Wars isn't even on the map for
Star
you.
Wars isn't even on
You're
the
right.
fucking. I watched my sister get married. I've had sex. I watched Endgame. I'm good.
that's
I
it.
can die a happy man. I'm like,
Jeez,
I bought a
Angel.
house.
That's all it
I'm
takes.
good, man. I got a car.
You have a nice dog.
I have an awesome dog. That would be
Yeah.
the only reason. If I would live, that would be the only reason. It's for
Pig
pig.
is worth
Pig.
anything.
Pig. And if I die,
Like,
goes to
the
me.
podcast is taking a deep turn.
Until next, we're ending. We're cutting it. We're cutting it. Until next time, this is Jared.
Angel.
Newman.
Pucky.
All right. Until next time, we're out.